Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jason, coming back with another one, man. And we on our way to C Block. Y'all know the vibes, man. Y'all see the sun in the backdrop. That means we halfway through the day. Hopefully, y'all having yourselves a good one, you know what I'm saying? Just want to come out here and holler at y'all real quick. You know what I mean? Sharpen these swords up. You know, continue to put this spiritual armor on, you know, while we at it. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, but, you know, let y'all know what we coming with today, man. Today, all right, we coming with Joshua, chapter 23, verse 6, okay? Joshua, chapter 23, verse 6, okay? And it reads, "Be ye therefore very courageous to keep and do all that is written in the book of the law of Moses." Okay, those are the laws and commandments, you know, the Torah. "That ye turn not aside therefrom to the right hand or to the left." So what this verse is pretty much saying is that we need to be courageous in this walk, you know, and be following these laws, statutes, and commandments, bruh. You know, but we need to be courageous while doing that. And don't be looking to the left and the right, you know, looking at what everybody else is doing, because we know that the mass majority of this world is wicked. You know what I'm saying? So if we paying attention to what everybody else is doing, you know what I'm saying, instead of staying focused on the Most High, instead of staying focused on the Hamashiach, instead of, you know, meditating in His Word and all that, then guess what, bro? We're going to end up lost just like the rest of them. So that's why we need to be courageous in this, man, because there's going to be a lot of people, you know, that's going to try to persecute you. You're going to have a lot of people that's going to try to say that you're crazy. You know, you're going to have a lot of people that's going to try to sway you off your path. You know what I'm saying? And you just can't allow that to happen. So you got to stand firm. You got to stand strong, you know, in the word. Stand firm, stand strong in these laws and statutes and commandments. Stand firm, stay strong, you know, on the path of righteousness. You know what I'm saying? And don't let any of what's going on around you throw you off or take you away from that. You know, continue to look forward. You know what I'm saying? Continue to move, you know, on that narrow path that you are on, just like, you know, we had to do on this journey. Look at what we had to go through, you know, when we started, you know, practicing no-fap and semen retention. You know, we know that it's a road less traveled. We know that it's, you know, separated from the social norms of what everybody is known, you know, to do, you know, what they was taught to do, what they was programmed to do. You know, and that's watch porn, you know, that's chase these women, that's stay under the influence, that's indulge in whatever the world gives you and all of that. No, we had to separate from that, right? You know, and we had to, you know, stand firm in that. We had to be courageous to even take those steps and separate, you know, from what the usual is doing, from what the crowd is doing, from what society is doing, bro. That's some strong stuff right there. You know, don't let nobody tell you different. That's some strong stuff. And most of the people, you know, that's going to have something to say about it was people that couldn't do it. You know, real talk. The ones that want to argue about it, them the ones that can't do it. And the same thing goes, you know, with the word. You know what I mean? The same thing goes with that word, bro. A lot of people, they so programmed, you know, by this world. They so programmed by society, so programmed by the norms, these demons, these circles and crowds and all of that, that, listen, bro, they don't want to do it. They don't want to follow the laws. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? They don't want to try to walk with the Hamashiach, who is perfect, and try to, you know, try to do the same thing, bro. They don't want to do it because they so programmed. So guess what? Since they can't do it and they don't want to do it, they're going to look at you, they're going to deem you as the black sheep. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be okay with that. That's where the courage comes in. You got to be okay with being the black sheep. You got to be okay with being an outsider. You got to be okay with the separation. You got to be okay with the solitude and all of that. You got to be okay with that, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Because no matter what, bruh, you going to be in peace because you doing what you supposed to be doing. And that's what we supposed to be striving for, living in peace and listening to what the Father tell us to do. But you can't have peace if you out here not listening and following the laws. You can't have peace if you out here and you of this world, because if you of this world, you not of God. You know what I'm saying? And there won't be no peace if you not of God. So what you gonna do? You're gonna be out there in the crowd. You're gonna be doing some of the same things that you used to be doing. You know what I mean? Where, you know, you're not going to be putting you first. It ain't going to be no love for yourself. It ain't going to be no love for the Most High. It ain't going to be no love, you know what I mean, for anything other than pleasure. You know, let's be honest, man, you know. And it ain't no peace in that, because you always going to put that above peace. You always going to put pleasure above yourself. So the women going to come first. You know what I mean? The food going to come first. You know, drugs and alcohol going to come first. Pornography going to come first. You know, being a people pleaser, that's going to come first. All of those things going to come first, and none of it is going to contribute to you and your elevation. None of it is going to contribute and be pleasing to the Most High. None of that is going to contribute to you, you know, entering into the kingdom of heaven. It's just not. But everything out here is more so designed for you to enter into that lake of fire. It's designed for you to stay in darkness, to stay lost. That's why it says, you know, turn not aside therefrom to the right hand or to the left hand. Don't be doing all of that, bruh. You know what I mean? Stay courageous and keep moving forward, you know? And it's like, for real, you got to put all your trust in the Most High when you in this walk, bruh. You know, for real, bruh. Because if the faith ain't there, the trust ain't there, listen, man, you know, you going to start leaning on your own understanding, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be trying to pick and choose. Nah, bro. And I know how hard it is, too, man, you know, with this new becoming, you know what I'm saying, of you. You know what I'm saying? With this new spirit, you know, that you have, that's you know, that's telling you to do the right thing, that's telling you to follow these laws and commandments, because we see what everybody else is doing. And, you know, it's gonna be tough, man. You know, I'm already having my struggles and trying to figure out mentally what I'm gonna do, because, you know, the scripture telling us to stay away from these holidays. It's telling us to stay away from certain people. It's telling us to do, you know, all these things for our own protection, you know. And it's just like, you know, when you've been doing when you've been living a certain way for so long, and then you got, you know, to think about your kids, you got to think about your family before you make these decisions and all of that, man. That's why you got to be courageous and just put your foot down and say, hey, you know what? You know, I'm gonna listen to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do what the Most High wants us to do. That's why you cannot be a people pleaser out here. Because if you out here trying to be a people pleaser instead of pleasing the Most High, that's how you gonna meet your demise, bruh. You gonna meet your demise in that. And it ain't gonna be nobody else to blame but you. You know what I'm saying? Because you turning your back on the Creator. You know what I'm saying? You turning your back. And you know, you gonna be forsaking, you know, those laws and all of that. That's meant to keep you upright out here. You know what I'm saying? You know? And we just can't do that, bro. So you got to understand what that scripture is saying, man. Just be courageous. Just like you was in this journey. Be courageous, bro. You know? And stand tall in this, man. And understand that this is the right way. This is the Most High's way. And, you know, we being called to this. And that's it. That's final. If mugs don't like it, it is what it is, you know? And this was definitely that was definitely for me, you know, because I'm sitting there, you know, finding myself stressing about this, because I just want to do what's right and what's pleasing to the Most High, man. Nothing else matter. Nothing else should matter. But, you know, you can't help but to think about, you know, other people that's in your life, man, and try to figure out how you can get them to understand. But no matter what, man, you know, at the end of the day, they either will or they won't. You know what I'm saying? They either will or they won't. Either way, you gonna do the right thing. And you know what that is, and that's following what the Hamashiach tell you to do. That's following what the Most High tell you to do. You know what I'm saying? You gotta listen to your Lord and Savior first before anybody else. You know what I mean? Because they the reason why you here. They the reason why you here point blank. Don't let nobody tell you different. So it's just like, yo, you know, you can't help what other people do, but you can help what you do out here. You know what I mean? You can't control nobody else's actions, but you can control yours, man. So we got to be strong in this, man. You know, we can't be weak in this. Ain't nothing weak about this walk. Ain't nothing weak about anything that we doing, these changes that we done made. You know, this route that we taking. Ain't nothing weak about it. You know what I'm saying? These journeys that we on. Ain't nothing weak about it. You know? Ain't nothing weak about it, bruh. You know, you just got a lot of people just scared to do it, bro. You got a lot of people that's scared to do what you doing, man. You got a lot of people that's scared to do it. They worried about what such and such and them gonna think. They worried about what such and such and them gonna say. You know, they worried about just the wrong stuff, man. Who they ain't gonna be able to, oh man, like listen, bro. Man, you wanna do things pleasing to the Most High or not, because that's where you're gonna be truly blessed at. A lot of y'all don't want to win, but you want to stay in sin. I mean, a lot of y'all want to win, but you want to stay in sin. How does that won't work, bro? It's not going to happen. You're not going to be blessed by the Most High. You know, and if you rolling around in that sin, then you probably end up being blessed by the devil. And you know how Satan going to come for his. You ain't going to like it. You ain't going to like it. You ain't going to like it in this life or the next. So understand, man. You know, you got a decision to make, you know, and I done made mine already. You got to make sure you make yours, man, and stand firm in that. Stay strong out here. Stay courageous in that, you know. You know, it's a, you know, ain't no turning back, bruh. For real. Seeing what's unfolding out here, man. These mugs got a wicked, demonic plan for you, you know. And if you just fall into that and you lose, you ain't got faith in the Most High, you know, and you ain't following none of these laws and things that he telling you to do, that's going to help you. It's going to help you. Man, listen, bro, you going to go with they plan. I don't care what y'all say. I'd rather go with the Most High's plan. I ain't trying to go with they plan. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go with the Most High's plan. You know what I mean? So you got to listen to that gut feeling, bro. The Most High is internal. It's inside of you. The Most High is inside of you, man. So listen to it, man. If you if you got something telling you that you need to get into this book, get into this word, you got something telling you that, hey, you know, you need to change. You need to get away from certain things, certain people, certain places, and follow that. You know what I'm saying? Follow that. You know what I'm saying? But you just can't be halfway doing it, though, bro. You got to be strong, man. You know, you got to be strong, man. You got to be strong mentally. You got to be strong physically, emotionally. You know what I'm saying? You got to be strong in all of those ways, man, in order for you to make way to what's really yours, in order for you to make way to the blessings, in order for you to draw closer to the Most High, because when you draw closer to the Most High going to draw closer to you, you know, and then it's just going to open up so many doors to where you learning, you gaining knowledge, you gaining wisdom, you know what I mean? You done found your purpose in life and you moving just right. You done found your purpose in life and you moving just right. You know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, you're going to be out of sight. You're going to be out of the sight of them demons. You're going to be out of the sight of wickedness. You're going to be out of the sight of darkness, bruh. You're going to be out of the sight of people that, you know, don't want to see you win. You're going to be out of their sight, you know? So that's why it's important for us to get right, man. And that's my word, man. My name is Sinn, and Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.